Ramboper Radio with your host, Genty.
It must be ass.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
It took a lot of trial and error and a lot of failure and frustration, and I suffered from anxiety and depression, and I had imposter syndrome in graduate school. Didn't even know what it was until I started
I don't know what that is. What is
deeper dive. So imposter syndrome is when you are in a situation where you are average or above average, but internally you feel less than. You feel like an imposter, and you feel like at some point everyone's going to come in here and go, you don't need a show, Tully. I don't know what you're doing here. You're not talented enough to be here. And you have this sinking feeling inside of, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I got that in large part from my dad yelling at me that I'm not good enough over the years.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You build that up, and then you get thrust in a situation where everyone around you is a top performer. You start to think, what am I doing here? I got in the wrong way. I don't belong here. And working through that, there are very few resources. There are very few places to go to be like, okay, I have a problem. Help me fix this socially. And as we developed out the coursework, we realized that this is a much bigger problem than just dating. This is a much bigger problem than just finding that other person to be with the rest of your life. This is a problem that pops up whether you're socializing at work, whether you're socializing outside of work, or you're trying to date. In studying biology, that's a big part of looking at primates. We mimic to learn. So a lot of us didn't grow up in that environment. I had a single dad who was an introvert, and he didn't have a lot of friends. He didn't have a crazy social life. So when it came to me learning to socialize, I was pretty much on my own. I wanted to keep to myself. I wanted to not share as much because, well, that's what my dad taught me. You share too much, people can use that against you. And
wow, is that what you heard?
We pass down these stories, these narratives about ourselves and the world around us to our children, unfortunately. How to socialize because their parents were shut-ins. Their parents went to work and came home and didn't have friends over and didn't have the socialization that can build that charisma.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Ramboper Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram, GenT523 at GenT523. Go there if you must. Ramboper Radio, RamboperRadio.com. Welcome to Hell Week. Oh, God. I'm so glad to be talking to you. I've made it through hell and back just to waste your time with this shitty episode. Another tough episode for me, as I have got to admit some things. Like, for starters, I've got the imposter syndrome. That's right, that little clip that I played you from the Mike Tully podcast. He had on the Art of Charm podcast on his show. And they were talking about social skills, and I'm trying to figure out this dating stuff. I will tell you in a minute what's going on with that. But in the meantime, I'm trying to figure out how to figure out this social anxiety crap I have. And when they mentioned the imposter syndrome, that immediately struck a nerve. Let's start off with the fact that I have been emotionally eating like a motherfucker. I have fallen off the wagon of emotional eating. God damn it. I know I told you all 11 of you that I would be on my best behavior, but apparently, since I have not been crying since my aunt died, I've been eating everything in sight. And now I have officially put on, a good probably 10, 15 pounds easily in the last month. Emotionally eating, not exercising like I should. I've been sparring, but that's only one day a week. I've barely managed to have the energy to go to the gym because life is motherfucking happening to me. It is out of character for me. I will admit that. I'm not going to lie. It's not in my DNA. I might withhold, but eventually I'll fucking tell you, God damn it. As of this month, and I would appreciate if September would be over. That would be super rad. Emotionally eating, not working out, has brought on a wave of just shitty feelings as of late, but I've been doing my best to fake the funk. But once the imposter syndrome came out, I went, oh shit, son, that's me. I'm a motherfucking imposter. Or at least that's how I feel. I just feel like I don't belong and somebody's going to find out and tell me to leave. And that's kind of something I've struggled with my entire life. And I've never really known exactly what it is, but I've always just felt like, oh shit, somebody's going to find out and tell me to get the fuck out of here. I don't belong here. Yeah, I never knew what it was until I heard the show. So thank you, Mike Tolley and The Art of Charm. I highly recommend both podcasts. And that imposter syndrome has kind of come from my dad. And it's just like he said. My dad didn't necessarily yell at me, but he would say, it's not good enough. Do it again. It's not good enough. Do it again. And I've kind of just kept those feelings, oddly enough, as much as I try not to let my father affect me. He does in ways, whether I like it or not. And psychologically, that shit fucked me up and I didn't know what it was. And the second thing was the fact that my dad is very introverted and not very sociable. I mean, he's sociable with people from church because he likes going to church. That's like his favorite thing ever. But other than a few, soirees here and there or a couple of church events, I mean, we really weren't a sociable family other than with other family members. I mean, my parents had a few friends, but they rarely came over. And I certainly wasn't allowed to have people come over my house till I was 17, 18 years old. Yeah. So I think that's why I struggle when I'm amongst people. I'm trying to be cool and not panic, but my heart is beating a million miles a minute. I try to tell myself that I don't get nervous, but I do in a way. But once I start talking, then I'm fine. But sometimes, especially in the gay community, especially in the lesbian community, it's a very cliquey group. And so you really have to have your eggs in a row or they don't fuck with you. And I was out on a date with somebody who's kind of a decent deal. I would say a big deal, okay? A fucking big deal. Somebody who was a big motherfucking big deal. And was out on a date with her. And her friend rolls up and I recognize her friend. And her friend is like a producer on some gay show. And I was like, holy shit, you're blah, 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 blah. And she's like, yeah, whatever. Didn't really even acknowledge me. I was like, okay, this sucks. So, my date and her start talking together. And then she introduced me since I kind of fucked up introducing myself or whatever. She was just like, okay, whatever. And then kept talking to my date. And then I tried to break the ice because I felt like shit. I felt like this chick was treating me like shit. I just kind of fan geeked to her hey, I really like this show. And she's just like, blah, whatever. And I was like, okay, strike one. And then my date introduces me to her and she's just like, okay, whatever, strike two. And then I try to tell a joke that I thought was funny. My date thought it was funny. And she didn't fucking laugh. She just looked at me like I fucking murdered her kid or something. I was like, oh shit. Just gave me the death stare, gave me the cunty eyes. And I was like, oh shit. There goes my pass to get in. There goes my pass to be with a lesbian. There it goes. Oh, fuck. So ever since then, I just kind of been like, man, I suck. I can't hang with you LA lesbians. You're just too cliquey. You gotta know somebody to get into the group. And then, then when you're in, it's who the fuck are you? How much money do you make? And what TV show have you done? Or whose album have you produced? Or who are you, what artist are you sleeping with? And this, that, and the other. And I just, oh God, I got lucky enough to have that date with this particular lesbian, and that was cool. But damn, I felt like shit after that. And of course, I didn't call her back I blew it again by not calling this chick back for a second date or asking for a second date. I was just like fucking torn to bits. Oh, I was like, I never want to date or go out with another LA lesbian ever. That's it. I'm done. And that's pretty much been it. I was done with that whole situation, and I don't know, it just totally fucked. I was like, man, I'm from Shits Bernardino. It's like, if you find a friendly, like, you gel together, like, you click, like, because you know that a lot of other people in the town are fucking shitty, and when you find a nice one, you're grateful. It's like, oh God, somebody's nice. So it's like, generally speaking, I'm friendly. I'm friendly with people. I'm friendly with strangers. Like, I try to tell jokes, even though despite the fact that I really don't know the person, I'll try and tell a joke that that people from around here, or my neighborhood or my work or my school friends would laugh at. But apparently it doesn't work with lesbians, LA lesbians. Oh, shots fired. But so this not sharing information with people and not being social as a child really has made it difficult for me to be somewhat honest with myself. I can be honest with other people, but I can't really be honest with myself. So now that I've got this snazzy podcast, I'm balls deep in episodes. I know better. Here I am telling y'all, all 11 of you, my mistakes. I'm trying to be getting used to being uncomfortable with the uncomfortable. God, it sucks, but I know once I hit done on this podcast, I'll probably feel a little bit better. Just a little bit, not much, but a little bit better. I'll be optimistic. I won't say I'll feel like a steaming pile of shit, but part of that imposter syndrome is I'll tell you guys, hey, this is a shitty episode. I just know it. And then I'll get a bunch of DMs. Everybody said, I loved it. And I was just like, fuck. Well, it felt like a steaming pile of shit when I was doing it. Oh, man. That's part of the imposter syndrome. Like, oh, shit, everybody's going to find out that this show sucks and nobody's going to listen. But truth of the matter is, imposter syndrome is making me forget why I started this whole thing. It's for me to be honest with myself, see if anybody else kind of felt the same way. And the most important part was to do this just in case I prematurely died. I wanted my side of the story out there, so I don't want people to think that there's some other story going on, or my parents will tell you some story. Look, this is the truth about my parents. I love them to death. I love them dearly, but I've got a mom who is super combative. I cannot have a discussion with her. I can have a discussion as long as it sides to her favor. I cannot have a discussion about telling her something's wrong, because then it's like, this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you should be doing. You know better, this, that, and the other. It's never, I'm sorry you feel this way, or a hug. It's like, this is what you're doing wrong, and you can do better, or this is what I would have done. And here's your hug, on your way. So that's my mom. And if I go against that, then it's very combative, which is why it's difficult for me to speak up when things are going wrong sometimes, because I don't want to have a situation, because I got plenty of situations every time my mom rings my fucking phone. So that's why I'm very passive. And I notice my dad is like that. He's very passive, which is shitty, because he is so passive, at least for me. Backtrack real quick. At least for me, I'm kind of passive, but there will come a point where I'll fucking say something, and sometimes it's not the best time. My dad is so passive that it just gets run the fuck over, and then gets mad like, how come nobody thought about my feelings? I'm like, well, you never say anything, dude, so who would know? Who would fucking know? I guess him not expressing his feelings comes from him being an introverted person. I'm learning this clearly, in having the upbringing that he's had. Unfortunately, the upbringing that he has had, he has politely passed it on to me. You are gay, you are going to hell. That's your business, not mine. With having a combative mom, and a passive-aggressive dad who thinks I'm going to hell, it's very difficult for me to communicate with my parents. I've got friends, which is awesome, which is cool, it's rad. But I also know that my friends have other things going on. They have their life, they have their wives, they have their children, or they have their boyfriends. They got their things going on. And so it's difficult for me to express those things when I feel like I can sense their attention is elsewhere. So rather than me try and dump all my bullshit on my friends, I thought, hey, let me dump all my bullshit on this podcast, and 11 people will listen to this bullshit. And oh, shit. Oh, God. So that's the whole reason why I am here. I'm here now, relaying this message to you. Sorry, it's all over the fucking place, but apparently that is my life as I'm finding out. Also, my back is jacked. I was attempting to get back into the gym and start lifting weights again, and something went wrong, and I heard something pop, snap, crackle, pop, and my disc is like sticking out of my back kind of funny, and then it's causing me so much pain where it hurts to walk. It hurts to walk, it hurts to stand, it hurts to sit. Pretty much the only relief I get is laying down. That's where I'm most comfortable, is laying down on the ground, or in my bed, or on the couch, laying. But as you know, with my current emotionally eating and laying do not go hand in hand together. It is causing me to gain weight, which is causing me to eat more because I'm becoming sad that I'm gaining weight, and I'm emotionally eating, and I'm letting myself down. And yeah. So I've been trying. I started back up with my Zumba class. I got my Zumba DVD out, and I'm trying to do 30 minutes a day. Now, normally 30 minutes a day is a walk in the fucking park for me. Usually I do an hour. But like I said, I've just been letting my emotions getting the best of me and only been doing 30 minutes. I've been trying to do 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. I successfully did one day this week. So the goal for the next couple of days, or from here on out, is to start. The goal from here on out now is, since my back is fucked up and I can't lift weights until my back feels better, I'm going to do my Zumba. I'm going to be dancing. So that way I'm working up a sweat. I'm getting my cardio in so I can start burning off these fucking emotionally eating pounds, because I didn't need any more of those. I had plenty before. Now I got more. Shit. How am I supposed to get a fucking date if I keep eating and I keep putting on more pounds? This is all bad. All bad, people. All bad. So it looks like it's Zumba in the morning, Zumba at night. No motherfucking excuses. No more emotional eating. I'm just going to work out till I can't work out anymore. God damn. It's so difficult when you have a wacky-tobacky schedule and then trying to work out. But I want, for those of you who don't work out at all, I want to try and motivate you that you still can. Look at me. I'm Patty McFatty. I'm over here emotionally eating. But I'm still working out. I'm trying. Now, if I can just get back on my fucking diet and work out all the time, I will be making progress. And I believe that you listening can too. So get out there, get moving, because it's important. It's important for your health. If you could take a lesson from my aunt who just passed away at the beginning of the month, she didn't really exercise a whole lot. So what you can do is start moving. Start walking, ride a bike, go swimming, jog. I don't recommend a whole lot of jogging because they say it's not really good for your heart. That walking is actually the best thing for your ticker. And a little bit of weight training 3 days a week. I saw in the Snapchat news stories, I saw a man who was about 350 pounds in 6 months, dropped 50 pounds. And then in another 6 months, dropped 50 more pounds. And you know what, guys? He did that with dedication. He ate good. He did lifted weights 3 days a week and did cardio every day. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. No special diets. Just don't eat junk food. It's real easy. Just eat clean food. Stuff that you have to prepare at the store. Don't get any takeaways. No fast food. That's the secret. Just don't eat junk food. And if you do eat junk food, just do, 1 day a week of junk food, okay? If you absolutely cannot fucking give up junk food, save your junk food day for one junk food day. Pick a day and then junk food out. And then the rest of the 6 days, eat fucking clean. I'm telling you, it worked for me, kinda. As some of you know, having your lady bits removed really fucks with your hormones and your ability to burn fat. So that is the situation that I'm in now. But that doesn't mean you listening can't do that. So for all my ladies who struggle with weight, get moving, lift the weights. You're not going to be a buff bodybuilder. You're just going to be muscle toning, which muscle tone burns fat, and doing your cardio and eating clean. Off comes the weight. Right. And all my dudes out there, it's so fucking easy for you guys to lose weight. It's not even funny. There's almost literally zero excuse for you to be overweight. Almost. Because you as a dude, and you just got testosterone, and testosterone burns fat like, psh, estrogen puts on fat. Luckily, my body doesn't have a whole lot of that left, but it's got the shitty one. But my guys out there, it's really easy for you guys to burn fat. So just start exercising. Guys and girls, get out there, get moving. Whew. I had, and then to top with the jacked up back, I had to go sit in fucking jury duty. Jury duty. Fuck that shit. It's the stupidest shit. How am I being punished for registering to vote? Huh? Register to fucking vote, or I got my services with the DMV, and y'all steal my information, and you send me a jury summons? Jog off. You know who you should be on jury duty? You should be asking my senior community, or you should be asking motherfuckers who don't have jobs and who are wandering the streets of Shits Bernardino. Hey, come on in. We'll give you $13 for the day if you fucking participate in this jury duty bullshit. Don't bother me with that. I do not give a fuck. If you select me for your jury duty, I don't care who the fuck it is. It's a guilty, okay? It's a guilty, okay? Let's be real. And judge who will be listening to this later, you heard me. Shits Bernardino, California. Rambo for radio. Guilty. Now let me go back to work because y'all don't pay me what I make at my work. Which ain't a whole lot. It's something, but it ain't a whole lot. Or at least it's not what it should fucking be. Goddamn it. Fucking bust my ass in there. Don't say shit. Fucking play. Do whatever you tell me to do because that's what Jocko Willink says. Just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I don't complain. I don't ask for nothing. I don't ask for a raise. I show up. I work hard. I show up on time. I'm trying to work on that. But once I show up on time, motherfucker, you got no excuse. No fucking excuse not to give me a goddamn raise. Just saying. Well, any motherfucking who. Even if you don't give me a raise, the point is I'm thinking about other things that I can do that will give me my raise when I want it. Like for starters, I'm doing good on my DJ shit. Now I gotta start looking to book gigs. My only problem is I don't want to play into this top 40 shit. Ugh. It's terrible. It's like, and then what did I hear today? Your girlfriend is a hoe. I love it. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Oh, God. I just wanted to fucking drive my car into oncoming traffic. I mean, normally I already almost do that with falling asleep at the wheel. But this fucking song somebody was playing on the Fighter and the Kid podcast, they're playing a new Kanye song with Little Pump or Little Jack Off or whatever the fuck this loser's name is. And I was like, man, hey. This is trash. Straight up trash. Es la basura agua. Hot as trash water. God damn. And that's top 40. And I do not want to DJ that shit. I want nothing nothing the fuck to do with that shit. And I know the first gig that I potentially have is to play top 40. Fuck. There's a club about 40 minutes from my house. There's a gay club 40 minutes from my house. They're always having auditions for DJs to DJ. And I'm not at that level yet. I'm just right about there. But I watch their Instagram stories, and all they do is play that fucking How I Love It, or what's the other one? Miley Burgers thing. Oh God. Or what is it? Teriyaki 6ix9ine. I don't want to fucking play that shit, man. I love house music. The other day I mixed motherfucking Pantera, with some house music, man. I'm on my shit, man. I don't want to be mixing this top 40 shit. I can't stand it. Like, King Kong, with my bing bong, and your ping pong, with my bing dong. And that's what I'll have to fucking do. If I book a gig with these 2 clubs, there's 2 clubs 40 minutes from my house, 2 gay clubs 40 minutes within my house that have opening slots for DJs. All you have to do is submit a tape. Oh, I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to find a fucking way where I could just play house music. I just want to play electronic house music, like chill disco, today's new disco style techno house music. It's real chill. It's, you can dance to it, but have a good time, relax. It's the kind of music where you can still have a conversation at a bar with somebody with. It's not like the other shit that plays and they turn it up to the max. Like, this is like just chill house music. I'm going to try and find that mix and play it for you. Hold on. Let me see if I got it here. Hold on. I'm learning, and doing shit like that makes me happy, but I don't want to play that top 40 shit, but I might have to eat the bullet just to get my name out there, just to get exposure. I'm going to have to play music I hate. Oh God. Practicing, and I'm going to actually I'm going to start looking specifically for just house DJs. I just want to play house music, okay? Because house reminds me of disco, and I love disco, and it's like house is like disco with more technology involved, which is cool and not cool at the same time. It has that disco vibe, but more modern. So I like that. And I like chill house, and I like drum and bass. I don't want to play, I'm sorry. I love She Has a Place, but I'm over it. I'm over the Nicki Minaj's and the Cardi B's and the MGK's and the Eminem. And I listened to the Carter 5 today, and holy shit, what a steaming pile of shit that is. Listen, do yourself a favor. If you love Lil Wayne, if you love rap music, don't bother. Just go back and listen to the Carter 4, because that's the best one. Every fucking song was a smash. And if you don't believe me, then go back and listen to Carter 3. Every single song was a fucking hit smash. And if you don't believe that, then go back and listen to the Carter 2, and then 1, and then The Block Is Hot. God damn. Those were some good CDs. Everyone keeps typing the goat emoji under Lil Wayne's name. I'm like, bleh. No, sir. Goat? No, more like scissor-up, and it's terrible. He has officially drank so much scissor-up that the music is terrible. I mean, first song is like, a lot of the songs are like, just that stupid trap rap crap, and it's terrible. But I get it. You're trying to sell to the young kids. Go on. You don't need an oldie like me fan anymore, because I'm telling you, that shit is trash. Go back, Lil Wayne, you need to go back and listen to all the Carters, and then play Carter 5, and all of the other Carters, destroy the Carter 5, okay? Thank you. If you don't believe me, go listen. And if you don't like rap, you ain't missing out anything at all. At all. Speaking of trash, well, that's me. I'm trash. Oh, well, okay. Not my entire person, but my heart's kind of trashed. My body looks like trash, but not my mind, okay? I'm trying to be optimistic. Not a negative Nancy. There's no place for that. Jog off, negative Nancy. But the reason why my heart's kind of trashed, I finally made the move. I made the motherfucking move. I slid in the crush's DMs. And first couple of chit chats went good. I told a joke. I don't want to give a joke away. Well, I can't say it was a joke, but it was kind of a joke. So I told a joke that I thought was funny. And apparently not. I got the scene and the never to respond again. Damn. She has not said it's been a week. It's been a fucking week. And she hasn't said shit. So I guess that's a no. Oh, man. I just want to tell you guys how perfect on paper I thought we were. I don't want to give away too many details because she may or may not be listening. So let's just leave it with a few details. But in so many words, I like that my crush was into a similar sports team as me. I'm not going to say what sport or what country it's in, so I'm going to fucking give it away. But I like that we were into the same team. I liked that she was traditional with an edge. Like just, old time, like what, just, I don't want to say watching, but because I will give it away also, but just very nostalgic, very old school. I like that because I am old school because I've come from old ass parents, very old school, spinning records, just enjoying her life in pictures and records and sports and some of the hobbies. And I just thought, man, out of all the crushes, this is the one. This is the motherfucking one. I don't want nobody else. If this, like I said, a couple podcasts back, like episode 60-something, whatever the fuck, don't care. I said that I would be pursuing, there's 3, but I would really just be pursuing this one. And if this particular one, first team dime piece, didn't work out, that's it for me. I'm hanging it up. And like clockwork, it didn't fucking work out. And I am bummed. I mean, I have not seen or spoken to somebody so close to a match ever in my 5 years of being single. Nobody close. Everything on paper, spot on. Ideals, ethics, family, just the whole 9 yards. I mean, this chick is fucking perfect. I'm like, man, I want to add to this picture here, yeah. And the best bit is she's not seeing anybody. Great, this is awesome. This is awesome. Fuck. I tried. So don't y'all motherfuckers sweat me saying I don't try. I tried. And I failed. So it looks like that is it. I cannot recall of seeing anybody this close checking all the boxes for me in 5 years. One person in 5 years who has checked all of the boxes. All of the boxes. And then some. So now I'm just devastated. I don't know what to do now. I'm back to square one. I'm figuring, is it going to take another 5 fucking years for me to find somebody who checks all of the boxes? And then some. I'm telling you guys, I don't lie. I don't boast. I'm telling you. Okay, I do boast because I was 8 for 10 on my UFC picks. Hey, but when it comes to this love stuff, I'm telling you, this one was like, hey, but she had other plans. So I literally, as I'm talking to you, I'm scratching my head because I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't have it. Look, I'm just a Pete Davidson trying to find my Ariana Grande, okay? So sue me. You won't get that much money. Oh, man. This love stuff sucks. Sometimes. This love stuff sucks sometimes. I mean, kudos to you. If you found somebody, you're awesome. Pat yourself on the back. Do a backflip for me because I can't because my ass is too fat. Yeah, do a backflip. I greatly appreciate it. You found somebody, you love them, you're married, you got kids, you got your partner, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend. Kudos to you. I'm just trying to figure out if any of y'all have one of them have a friend that's single. That doesn't look like fucking me, damn it. I'm not dating no man, ladies. I've gone over this time and time again. Only your friends who try to set me up with your gay friend, and she looks like me. That does nothing for anybody. Don't do that, please. It's terrible. So, yeah. Back to the drawing board. There's officially 0 crushes now because that one didn't work out. So I really don't want to be with anybody else. I don't know. I mean, I would like to, but I just don't see anybody else, being as good as this one. But except for the part where she didn't like me. So this week's fake outrage. Man. What is going on? I feel like I'm in a fucking bizarro world. It's like Mr. McZixelplex back there. Everything is backwards. Case in point, I saw on the Instagram, at Jamie Foxx, got a tattoo of an Indian on her leg. I thought it looked cool. Not that she needs my approval. It's not my body. I was like, oh, that's cool. Double tap. Kept it moving. The next motherfucking day, she's on Instagram saying that she's receiving hateful messages. The tattoo artist is receiving hateful messages because she had an Indian chief tattooed on her leg. The fuck? What are you doing? What is going on with your life that you're so concerned on what is being tattooed on a person? It's not your body. Excuse yourself. And then she had to go on and explain about her Indian heritage. I'm like, girl, you don't need to say shit. Fuck those guys. Fuck those girls. Fuck whoever is bringing you static about that. It's none of their business. It's not their body. What if she has 0 Indian heritage? She wants to get a fucking Indian tattoo. She paid for it. It's her body. Leave her the fuck alone. You're just getting so upset about the dumbest shit. And not upset about real shit that's happened on. About how your government, who's supposed to work for the people, by the people, is busy working for the corporation. But you're worried about some chief tattoo on some chick's leg on the gram? Get the fuck out of here. Honestly, you need to check yourself. Because that is terrible fucking behavior. That's Looney Tune shit right there. Me, personally, I grew up in a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. I'm probably going to get some Hispanic tattoos. Do you think I'm going to give a shit when you tell me, oh, you can have Hispanic tattoos on your arm? It's my body. It's my choice. If I want to honor where I came from, cool. That's what I'm going to fucking do. If I decide to do that, I might not even do it at all. Just throwing it out there. But damn. Whose fucking business is that? It's mine. If I want to get a Native American, cool, I can. I got some Indian in me. Cool, whatever. But I don't need to clarify that to the world. I just feel bad because it's like you're sending her threatening messages and just stupid shit. Like, oh my God, let her get a chief. What do y'all send threatening messages to people who get swastikas tattooed? No, you don't. You certainly don't. It's their business. It's their body. Let them go fucking do it. Don't agree with swastikas, but okay, it's not my body. That's their choice. I'm not going to be on their Instagram like, oh, you got a Nazi tattoo? You're terrible. Well, yeah, you are terrible because you only like one race and you think everybody else is inferior. But other than that, it's your fucking body. You do what you want. You paid money for it. Good for you. The second thing I saw, or I heard, was that people were sliding in the DMs. Jason Ellis at Ellis Mate, about how he got liposculpting. And you can't see it, but suspend disbelief because we are doing the radio persuasion. But I've got the biggest duck lips ever. Sticking out. And you know why? Because why the fuck do you care about some dude on the radio getting liposculpting? It's his fucking body. It's his life. Why is it your business? Why are you making it your business that somebody got the fat sucked out of them? Did you? If you didn't, go do it then. If you're so jealous, go do it. Or don't do it. But keep that shit to yourself. It's like being outraged about what somebody is doing. Look, he's not harming anybody. Jamie Foxx ain't harming anybody getting a chief tattoo. Ellis isn't harming anybody getting liposculpting. It's his body. Fuck off. It's real easy. Fuck off. If you think you're going to tell somebody what to do about that shit, do yourself a favor. Kick rocks. Here's a quarter. Go take a bus and fuck off. It's just crazy. I cannot believe what is going on. This world is, like I said, it's ass backwards. 20, 30 years ago, who gave a shit? Nobody cared. But now we're in everybody's fucking business now with this social media. And everybody's watching and analyzing. It's like, it's to the point where it's like you're overanalyzing what other people are doing and not focusing on what you are doing, what you need to do, and how it's bizarre that you're trying to tell somebody else what to do with their body. That's weird. It's weird in a negative way. It's weird on you, but particularly it's weird enough that you gotta stop and evaluate your life and say, hey, if you're getting this worked up about somebody else, you need a timeout. You need a timeout from social media. You need a timeout to reevaluate some things, and you need to start looking within yourself and thinking, what is triggering that is making you that upset that you would be mad at somebody else for doing something to their body. Don't be a weirdo. Well, you can be a weirdo for the right reasons. Don't be a weirdo for the wrong reasons, okay? Don't be a weirdo for the wrong reasons. It's time for Customers of the Week. Whew. Man, there was a lot of yelling this week at the store, I noticed. I don't know if people are losing their hearing or if they just don't give a fuck. They wanted to yell. Oh, man. Case in point. Silent Bob stopped by. New Rambo character coming on the show this week. We'll call him Silent Bob. And the reason we call him Silent Bob is that he don't fucking talk. He barely talks. He don't really talk to anybody. He'll just point or, oh, you want fish oil? Great. So I've worked at my work for 15 years. And I've never, I'm going to tell you this, never heard Silent Bob say a fucking word until Tuesday. Silent Bob comes in the store as usual with his droopy looking face, and he's wandering around the store. I used to hear that noise and I would think, oh, it's probably a shopping cart. But I'm like, every time you come in, you do that? But he don't say a word. So I'm like, whatever. So he wanders around. He can't find anybody to help him. Shocking her. And I'm back there in the back of the store just chilling. And I see Silent Bob start wandering towards me, and I go, uh-oh. Silent Bob's about to break the silence. We're not gonna stay in silence. We're gonna leave it use your voice to make it clear. So Silent Bob starts walking toward me. I'm like, oh no. And it's difficult to do a Silent Bob impression when you really haven't heard him talk ever. In 15 fucking years, this guy has not said a fucking word really to anybody other than a few mumbles. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm bracing myself for Silent Bob. And he walks up to me and he goes, Chocolate Rain. No, he doesn't say that, but he sounds like the dude from Chocolate Rain. I don't remember if you guys remember the viral video Chocolate Rain. Please, for the love of God, go YouTube Chocolate Rain. He has the same fucking voice as Chocolate Rain. Excuse me, where is the garlic pills? Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain. I'm like, oh shit, Silent Bob is Tazon. Tazon for Chocolate Rain. Wait, I always thought you was black. Holy shit. Man, I was in a state of shock. I mean, it was like an earthquake had happened. He just spoke, and it was like the deepest voice ever. Chocolate Rain. Garlic pills. I'm like, oh my God. What in the hell is going on? I had to grab onto the shelf to sturdy myself up. This guy's voice, he's like the white Barry White. Oh, God. Kudos to Silent Bob. Finally spoke. And then after that, it was...
As many times as we've loved and we've shared love and made love. It doesn't seem
Oh,
to
see
me
you later.
like it's
Oh. Shortly after Chocolate Rain, we had Drunk Lady yelling in the store. And Drunk Lady always concerned me because she had... I've helped her before with supplements, but I happened to peek and just saw her purse was cracked open and she had a bottle of Crown Royal in there. And I was like, damn, mija, it's like 10:30 in the morning. Shouldn't you? Maybe you just don't drive. I hope you got like an Uber here or something. Don't kill nobody. So, Drunk Lady comes in. We'll just call her Crown Royal. So, Crown Royal coming in the store. Hadn't seen her for a little bit because I literally thought the bitch died from alcohol. But she's still alive. She walked in the store, in the middle of the fucking store. She sees my boss, and my boss has some kind of like Game of Thrones braid going on. And, Daenerys Stanborn, mother of dragons. And, she sees her braid, and she goes, I love your braid. Chocolate Rain. And she's in the middle of talking to somebody, and then I was with somebody, and then somebody else was with another customer, and all of us stopped. It was like the entire store stopped. Excuse me, I love your braid. Chocolate Rain. And she was like, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you I love your braid. Chocolate Rain. I was like, oh God, oh no, it's Crown Royal. And I don't know if you guys remember from the last podcast or not the last one, but one of the past episodes, I had to help Crown Royal, and it was a fucking nightmare. I mean, she is just all over the fucking place. Where's your chapstick? I want to know if you can you eat this chapstick? I want to know, do you think this aloe vera helps with open wounds? I want to know. She's just all over the fucking place when she came there. Yeah, I just want to let you know that, I've seen you before. Are you a firefighter? I need a seat. Oh, God, girl, you need to cut back the Crown Royal sweets. I need a manager. We gotta dump this shit out. So, Crown Royal then came back later on in the evening, this time with a baby, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta call CPS. This is some fucked up shit. And of course, the baby was like, and then Crown Royal's like, are you hungry? Are you hungry, baby? You look hungry. I was like, ooh, ma'am, how old is your baby? He's 3 months. Ooh, girl. Okay. She's like 100 pounds soaking wet. And she's like, I swear I fed him an hour ago. I was like, yeah, fucking booze, bitch. Like, you got booze in them titties. You shouldn't be feeding nobody nothing. Well, I'm assuming, but I hope to God she was responsible, sort of, and breast pumped before she was drinking Crown Royal, but something tells me not really. He's just a hungry boy, aren't you? Yeah. And she had a can, and I was just like, oh God, I hope Crown Royal's not in there. And it was Mountain Dew, but well, that ain't gonna help the situation. We got a crying baby. Crown Royal bitches wander around the store. We're closed in like 20 minutes, and she's like pretending to shop, but she's just doing laps because she don't want to be at home with a crying baby, so she comes to my work with a crying baby. And guess what? We don't want you there either, sweets. Get the fuck out. Don't worry, he'll stop crying soon. I fed him, I swear. Oh, I know what it is. He dropped his pacifier. It's in the car. Oh, God. Well, bitch, go get it. Oh. And she got her chapstick, and she just kept, like, rolling it on, and then, like, it was, like, rolling on past her lips, and then she was, like, doing the upper lip, so then, like, her mustache was kind of greasy, and then, like, she just kept, like, rolling the chapstick all over the face. She's like, yeah, I just put chapstick on my face as well. It doubles as sunscreen. I'm like, oh. Bitch! In the name of all things holy, I'm gonna take this baby. Okay, in the name of the Association of Humans, I don't trust you to be a responsible parent right now, as you are putting chapstick all over your fucking face, not on your lips, on your cheeks, your forehead, your eyelashes, and your mustache. Girl, I'm calling the police. Oh, but she got out of there quickly. I was like, damn it. I so desperately wanted to call the cops on that bitch. They're getting ready to go outside for a smoke break, even though I don't smoke. It's a smoke break / sit in my car and eat God knows what. But no smoking for me. But I'll be out in my car, and as I'm walking towards the door, husband and wife come in. He goes, look at this. You got 20 minutes to find my bread or else. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of hostile situation? And then she found the bread. He's in line because he don't want to wait for her. She comes over late. He goes, this ain't my fucking bread. You got the wrong one. This is why I should have left you in the car. You don't know shit. I was like, what the fuck? So I rolled up and I was like, is there a problem? Because you guys are raising your voice. And this is a fucking family store. Y'all need to chill. It's like, oh yeah, everything's fine. I don't have a problem. Everything's fine. And then I start walking out towards my car, and I get to the door, and I hear, fuck it, bitch. You better find my bread soon, or I'm leaving without you. I was like, God, what an asshat. And all you ladies who stay with dudes who talk to you like that, don't do that. Nope. You better get out there. You better get right the fuck out of there, because they don't change. They do not change. If a dude will speak to you like that in public, they have zero respect for you. I'm just waiting for you to get hit, or unless you already are. Get the fuck out of there. If you're in a relationship like that, gay or straight, get the fuck out of there. You deserve a partner or spouse who will not treat you like shit. Shortly after that, husband and wife left. I came in to help another husband and wife. This time they were a little bit older, but still whack as fuck. And she comes in, hey, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? I'm like, yes. How can I help you? Or this is what I do. I say, hello. And they go, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? I go, yes. How can I help you? Well, do you work here? Yeah, I would. Use your fucking brain. I wouldn't fucking talk to you if I didn't work here. Use your brain. Be smart. So I said, yes, I work here. Hence why I'm standing here. Well, I saw on the internet I need these vitamins for my urinary tract. I got an infection. I'm like, okay, great. Take any one of these pills here on these 2 shelves. But that's not the one I saw on the internet. I'm like, okay, well, what's the one you saw on the internet? Well, I don't know. It's on the internet. That's why I came here. You're supposed to know. I'm like, okay, yeah, jackass. Okay, Granny. Okay, Granny, you big old nan bitch. Okay, you want to fight? We're going to fight. I was like, okay, that's it. Gauntlets being thrown down. You came to my work, bitch. Don't give me no shitty-ass attitude. So, supposedly she sees the one that she saw on the internet. I told her we didn't carry it, but then she started to be like, well, I don't want to leave without anything. So then she just grabbed something that struck, that was her, so she just grabbed something that best fit the description of something close to what she saw on the internet. And the husband goes, that's not it, honey. Don't buy that. It's $10. It's not going to work. She goes, yes, it is, Earl. Yes, it is. This is the one I saw online. He's like, no, it's not, Maggie. No, it's not. It's not the one. Put that back. Look, see, this is the one you want. This one, this more expensive one, this is the one that's going to work because it's got better things in it. No, Earl. No, I told you. This is the one I saw on the internet. This is the one I saw on the internet. Maggie, you don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Of course I do, Earl. I know shit. I know things. You're just jealous. You're just jealous. And I was like, oh, damn. Well, I'm going to excuse myself from the conversation. She goes, oh, no, wait. I need you here as a witness. She's like, is this the one from the internet? And I was like, oh, girl, that's up to you. I wasn't on your internet, so I don't fucking know. So then I leave because I'm fucking uncomfortable. And Earl and Maggie keep arguing with each other to the point where she says loudly, this is the one, Earl. I'm buying it whether you like it or not. What are you gonna do about it? He goes, Maggie, that ain't the one, you stupid. You just gotta rub it in my face, don't you? Well, I don't want to hear about it when you complain that it's not the right one. I'm leaving. And so fucking Earl had enough. He was just like, goodbye, man. Earl had enough, so he started to walk towards the front door without his wife. And the wife, they started to exit the vitamin area, and there's these different displays at the end of the corners. And I was standing at the last corner before you go to check out. And they're going back and forth yelling at each other. And finally, fucking Maggie was just like, summoned up the courage from the bayou, from the swamp. Down on the bayou. Down on the bayou. And she fucking shoved Earl. And I turned around and I heard a and he like fell into like the vitamin display. And then I saw him like stumbling around and I was like, oh shit, this is like what Dixie Chick said. Goodbye, Earl. Go name it a bat. Na 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 na. Earl's falling on the ground, girl. His wife pushed him. Na 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 na. I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. And he's like, don't you touch me, woman. And then like he tried to push her back and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, take it easy, guys. Take it easy. I was like, is there something I can help you with, or are you guys leaving now? And they're like, we're leaving. He's getting aggressive. He doesn't believe this is the one I saw on the internet. And then Earl goes, yeah, that's because you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm leaving. And he fucking stormed off. She's like, good. And I was like, goodbye, Earl. Na, 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 na. I was like, holy shit. These people are fucked up. Is this what it's like to be in love? You're just beating each other up and shit? God, I don't want that. No fucking way. And on that note, it has been way too long. It's been over an hour. It's time for me to set you free, to go live your life, to go go and work on being charismatic, because charisma isn't born. You hear me? Charisma isn't motherfucking born. You gotta work at it, just like a lot of things, just like me. I gotta work on my checking my emotions, so I'm not an emotional eater. And I gotta get my ass to the gym, because that's very important. Exercise. It's the real deal. It's what gives us longevity. It's better than Prozac, better than studies. And I know if I'm feeling sad and lonely, rather than me go to the fridge, I need to pick up a weight. Motherfucker, I'm gonna lace the fuck up. I'm gonna do some rounds. I'm gonna punch you back. I'm a better human being. And you listening to the show can do the same. Or maybe you are just some superhuman being and you got no problems. Sweet. You are awesome. You are awesome. For the rest of us scumbags, we got shit to do. But before we go, please like, share, and subscribe to Rambopa Radio, RambopaRadio.com. Write me a nasty review on iTunes. Let me know what you think. Slide in the DMs. Tweet me. Twitter and Instagram at JT523. I'd love to hear from you. I respond. Douchebag. You're going to see the scene receipt. You're going to see the scene receipt with 3 dots, okay? I don't do the scene and ghost you. That's not me. Okay? And unless you did something wrong, and even if you did something wrong, I fucking tell you, because that's how cool of a friend I am. I can tell how cool of a friend I am by the lack of my phone ringing. It must be the show. I believe it. I'm a firm believer. Because now that everybody knows that I suffer from imposter syndrome after this episode, they will know that I'm truly a scumbag. I do not deserve to be here. But something tells me to tell you, whoever thinks that I don't deserve to be here, to go jog off. You don't like me, you don't like my show, go make your own. Go get your own. And on that note, this is Rambopa Radio. We're going to work on being charismatic. We're going to work on being better humans this week. And we're going to tell 3 friends, only if they're cool friends, about Rambopa Radio. This, hey, Rambopa Radio. I'm out.
There's no point in saying these numbers to us anymore because we've seen them, yeah? So now everyone's head's on putting this thing on the map in a way that all the kids of today never have to go through what we went through.